Go to places where you are meant to see yourself in bigger vision so that you can release what God has put in you to fulfill it. If you are a teacher, see yourself owning the school. If you are a preacher, see yourself leading your generation. If you are in politics, see yourself ruling this country. Don't say, oh, the part of the country where I come from will never be president. Somebody has become president from Otweke. You forget about the limitation. Focus on the possibility. Focus. He says, as thou knowest not how the bones are formed in the womb of her that is with child. He says, so also knowest not thou the ways of the spirit. A man has been carried from prison and made prime minister. Do you know how many senators were fighting to be prime minister? Do you know how many were bribing? Do you know how many were doing politics? This guy was in prison for 40 years, but he knew God was taking him somewhere. Because when his brothers met him, he said, you meant it for evil, God meant it for good. He sent me ahead of you. So when he was in prison, he was telling himself, one day God will show up. This is not my end. God is sending me to preserve a generation. He didn't say my family, a generation. How can somebody in prison be seeing himself as the preserver of a generation? You will think his prayer point there is, Lord, take me out of this prison. That would have been the lowest prayer in the man's heart. His prayer is, I must preserve a generation. And he was talking as a prisoner. And he was there for